Hello everybody and welcome to today's live Karatbars presentation. My name is Brian McGinty. This presentation will be available at karatbarspresentation.com if you'd like to view it afterwards, or if anybody that you're speaking to would like to see it as well. I help over just past 2,300 people around the world with their Karatbars business, okay? And the idea of this presentation is to give you a general overview of the company and give you a general overview of the business. I call it a quick introduction to Karatbars, which is what it is. Hopefully I'll answer all your questions. If you're brand new to the business as well, you can have a look, listen to hear what I'm going to say, and at the end of it then you can make an informed decision on whether or not you think this business is for you or not. Now, a quick disclaimer before I start. Income examples are approximate examples and nothing more than that. Income does depend on individuals' effort and their own personal business generated. So without any further ado, I'll get started. And I always start every week with who are Karatbars. I always start the presentation with this because it doesn't matter if you're going to join any company in the world, whether it be online or offline, you need to know who the company is that you're actually going to work with. Okay, same as an offline job. Karatbars are a registered German company, okay? It's a privately owned company. It's registered in Germany. And Karatbars sell 24 karat 999.9 carat currency grade gold products, okay? I want to make it very, very clear at the very start of this presentation, Karatbars is not about investing in gold and hoping the price goes up. It's not an investment company. I'm not a financial advisor, neither are Karatbars. Karatbars is a products-based business, but you'll learn much more of that in the next 40 minutes or so. The company has been operating successfully for 4 years. Now, why is that important? Well, it's important to someone like me. I've been in the industry 18 years. I've worked with lots of different companies. I've worked with companies in pre-launches that never get off the ground. Karatbars, if you like, is a train that's already moving. All you have to do is get on board. Everything is in place. The company has been operating successfully for 4 years, week in, week out, month in, month out, and year in, year out. Okay, there are over 120,000 affiliates and customers in 120 countries. When I came into the business about a year ago, there were around about 60,000 affiliates and customers in around about, I think it was 57 countries when I joined. Now it's 120 countries. I think there's going to be a big leap up from that 120 to 150 or even more than that very shortly. I'm just waiting on some new figures. It's not a pyramid scheme or an MLM, okay? Nearly every business structure has a pyramid structure. Even the church has a pyramid structure. Karatbars is not in any way any sort of pyramid scheme, and it's not an MLM either. I'll explain to you why it's not as we go through the presentation. You will be very clear in your mind that it's not anyway, okay? But people do ask that question, so I like to get it out of the way very quickly. Excellent support and daily training. Karatbars provide that. I think that's vitally important. There are lots of business opportunities out there where you can join and you can pay money, and then you don't get any support from the people who introduced you or even from the company. That will not happen with Karatbars. There's great support from people like myself and daily training as well. The company has a fantastic reputation, both online and offline. Here, I'll bring you back to the fact that there's over 120,000 affiliates and customers in 120 countries spanning over 4 years, okay? The company has a fantastic reputation with the people who are in the business. And those are the people who are working in the company, who are selling the products, and from the customers who are actually having the products delivered. Now, brings me nicely on to the last point here. Go and do your own research. I'm very, very happy if someone comes to me and asks me about Karatbars. I'll ask them to watch my presentation number 1 so that they can learn about the company from me. I then will ask them to go and check like Google and YouTube. Go to alexa.com. You can see the growth of the company there. There's lots of good third-party testimonials and advice out there from people who have been in the business for 2, 3, 4 years and a lot longer than me. So go and do your own research. I'm happy for people to do that because I know they'll come back from doing their own. People like to call it due diligence. Once they do that, I know they'll come back and they'll be happy to get started with Karatbars as a company. Now, a little bit more on the company itself. My next screen, if it ever wants to move. Karatbars International is based in Stuttgart in Germany, okay? And the idea of, as I said before, it's not about investing in gold. Karatbars makes gold exchange available to everyone, okay? That's the premise of the company. It's making 999.9 gold available to the masses. It's a privately owned company, as I said. It's regulated by strict German laws. The company figures are in the back office. If you want to see them, they go in the German Gazette every year. Concept was started in 2008. It's in its current form, Karatbars International, since 2011. The company is well known, trusted, and respected, which is vitally important for me. If I was going to go and promote any company, I'd want to know that the company is well known, as trusted and respected. The company is about exchanging cash for gold, as I said. and Karatbars are expanding worldwide. Over the past month, I think there's been about 5 new countries added. I saw just the day before yesterday, Uganda has been added. So if you know anybody in Uganda, they can now open the Karatbars account and start using the company as well. Now, let me talk about gold and paper money for a second. Lots of people don't know this, so I like to cover it with you very, very quickly. Gold has been around for thousands of years. Gold has always been used as currency because gold is divisible. Gold doesn't go out of date. Gold has its own value and of itself. Okay, that's why it's always been used as currency. About 150 years ago, governments decided to take the gold out of circulation, put it into places like the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve. And the idea was they would replace gold as currency, if you like, with paper money. This was called the fiat currency experiment. It's been a disaster by all accounts, as we all know. Governments around the world are printing paper money like it's gone out of fashion. In 1971, the gold standard was cut. The idea of the gold standard was that governments decided that every time they would print $1, then there would be $1 worth of gold to back that up. President Nixon decided, for example, to cut that gold standard in 1971, and other governments around the world. The net result is that the value of the paper money in your hand, in your pocket, in your bank is decreasing every year, and it's on a downward spiral, as you can see in the chart on the left. Now, if we take gold over the same period of time, if we take gold over since 1900 in terms of buying power, you could still buy, if you had a gram of gold in 1910, in 2010, you could still buy the same goods and services with that gram of gold as you could then. The problem, of course, is that we have been taught, if you like, that paper money is the thing to have, and gold has been kept away from the general public. It's been packaged in such a way that the general public can't get their hands on it. Now, if you did want to buy some gold, how would you actually buy it? Well, lots of people think they have to buy gold bonds. Lots of people think pure gold is not really within the reach of the average person in the street, if you like. And this is because if you take, for example, 1 kilo of gold this month will cost you around about $40,000. Okay, 1 troy ounce of gold this month will cost you around about $1,250. Now, I don't know about you listening to this presentation, but most people I know don't have $1,250 and certainly not $40,000 in order to go and buy some gold. The next point of it is, even if you did have $1,200 today, where would you actually go and buy some? Where would you actually go to buy some 999.9 gold? There's a little picture in the bottom left there of a rabbit sitting beside a rainbow. I'm Irish, and we grew up in Ireland thinking that the only place you could find gold is in a pot at the end of a rainbow, being guarded by a leprechaun, which just goes to show the ludicrous situation that has come about over the past 150 years, that the average person now believes that gold is away from the general public. It's only the super rich that can afford it. And gold is packaged, as we know, into gold bars. It's in places like the Bank of England there, as you can see. You can see the Queen having a walk through looking at the gold bars. And that's away from the general public. It's away from people like you and me. If we look at gold in the chart on the top left, look at gold. If you had $100,000 worth of gold back in 1932, that $100,000 worth of gold now has increased by more than 4,300%. $100,000 in 1932, that cash value of that now would be $2,000. But as I said, gold isn't available to the general public, which is where Karatbars have come into the equation. Karatbars, if I could explain the company in one sentence to make it easy, is that Karatbars is putting pure gold back into the hands of the general public in small quantities the public can afford as and when they want to buy them. Okay, and this is how Karatbars do it. On the picture on the left, you can see what a Karatbar actually is. That's a plastic card. It's laminated, and in the center of that card, you have 1 gram of 999.9 currency grade gold. It's pure gold. Okay, the gold comes from an LBMA certified refinery. Karatbars produce thousands of these, tens of thousands of these are now around the world. Lots of people ask me, are they real? Well, of course they're real. The company's been operating for 4 years. If many people get the first one they receive tested, I don't know why they do that, because they destroy the card. But anyway, people like to do that. But the gold is real. Each gram of gold comes with its own hologram for authenticity. Each gram of gold has its own serial number, and it's presented within that card. Again, 1 gram of gold today will cost around about €48. So the idea is, as I said, it's putting gold back into the hands of the general public in small quantities that they can buy as and when they want to buy them. So, for example, I could go to the Karatbars website today I might have 50 euros. I might decide to change that 50 euros in cash that I have in my debit card into 50 euros worth of gold, and Karatbars allows me to do that. So Karatbars is putting gold back into the hands of the general public now in small denominations that people can actually afford to buy. Now, the big surprise for a lot of people is that was the Karatbars Classic card on the previous page. People don't realize that Karatbars is a product-based business and has an entire product range as well. Top left, we can see the 1 gram card, which I showed you in the previous picture. Beside that, you can see a 2.5 gram card. Not everyone wants to buy gold by the gram. You have a 5 gram card just below that, the silver one. Again, they're all the same size as a credit card. The cards are all the same size. Beside that, then we have a I love you card, which is fantastic for an anniversary, wedding, that type of thing. Just married, which has been recently released. The Voices of Africa card there. If you want to support a charity in Tanzania, my wife worked there for 7 years. If you want to support this charity, if you buy the Voices of Africa cards, then a donation goes to that charity with every purchase. So it's great that the company is supporting charitable causes. We have a Merry Christmas card. Don't need to describe that, but just to tell you, in my team before Christmas, I had a lot of customers buy these, and the idea was if you bought the card before the 9th of December, then you could have your Karatbars Christmas card. Again, if you give someone a Karatbars Christmas card, it's a Christmas card they're not going to throw away. It's one they're going to remember and something they're going to keep. We have the Karatbars Country card in the center there for the USA, obviously. A baby card on the bottom left. Again, if you know anyone having a baby, this is a fantastic gift to give them. Again, all of these cards have a gram of gold in the center of them. Now, some more products. We'll start at the top left and go anti-clockwise. World Cup Brazil, very topical at the moment. People like collecting cards. There's a World Cup card that people can now go and buy. Bosnia-Herzegovina, again another country. Just below that then we have a 100 gram multi-pack. Not everyone wants to buy just by the gram or buy 2.5 or 5 grams. Karatbars have an option there. If someone wants to go and buy 100 grams at a time, they can go and do that within the site as well. So very, very easy. Happy wedding card for obvious reasons. Pope John Paul II, which was a Vatican endorsed card. Limited edition again. These cards will increase more over time than the value of the actual gold that's within them as well, because they are collector's items. We have the congratulations card, prepper card bottom left, a thank you card, merci, which is the same thing again, and then a birthday card at the top. Everybody has a birthday. Give someone a birthday card with a gram of gold in it. It'll be the first time they've ever got a birthday card that they wanted to keep, and that won't get thrown away after a few days. So really nice gift ideas for people there for all various different occasions in their lives. In the center of the screen, this is a very exciting part of Karatbars, and this is the branded cards. The idea here is you can see a Ferrari and a Mercedes. Well, imagine if you own a garage, or if you know someone who owns a garage even. They wanted to give away a business card with every car they sold. They give away a business card. Well, that business card would have 1 gram of gold in the center. So the idea is the business can register as a customer using your link, your affiliate link. They can then go to the back office. They can see product purchase where there's branding cards. They send in the logo they would like or the graphics they would like on the card. Karatbars will produce a draft copy for them and send that out. And Karatbars will produce any number of branding cards then for that company. Again, as an affiliate, these are your customers and you would make money from all those sales as well. So there's a massive amount of opportunities there for people who sell houses, who sell cars. If you give away a business card with a gram of gold in it, I can definitely say it won't be thrown away. It might be an expensive business card, but it is one that will be shown to more and more people over time. I have seen in my time with Karatbars, whenever people actually show any Karatbar, whether it be the Pope John Paul II or the wedding or one of the branded cards, whenever people actually see them, the first thing people ask is where can they get one as well. This is fueling the growth of the company around the world because people are actually seeing it. Most people have never held pure gold in their hand, and people immediately ask, where can I get some too? And this is what's growing the business, the product range that is being sold around the world. Now, if you're selling products, you need some promotional material, okay, and merchandising. Karatbars supply that too. Everything, all of this is available within the site. So if you haven't registered yet, whenever I'm finished talking, you can go back to the person who told you about the presentation, get their link, and you can go and see all this stuff for yourself. You have a €100 bonus card there. That would allow you to give that to someone if they're buying branding cards or certain purchases. You have a €10 off card. Again, you can buy those, give them out to people. That will give them €10 off their purchases. We have Karatbars t-shirts, polo shirts. Down the bottom there, bottom right, you have brochures. You can order brochures. You can order pull-up banners. You can order leaflets. There's display cases. There's even Karatbars perfume and aftershave, and there's even Karatbars watches available. So all these products, excuse me, are available within the website. You can register for free. Anyone can register for free and have a look at them in the back office. Now, it's nice showing you the little pictures, but here's a little picture of some of them in real life. Top left there, you can see a couple of Karatbars that I ordered many months ago. I took a picture just to show someone. You can see there that FedEx do the deliveries. I'll come to that in a few minutes. That's a picture of me in the bottom there with the Karatbars card in my hand. And then on the right, you can see a classic card. You can see 4 of the 2.5 gram cards, and you can see 2 of the 5 gram cards. So that actually lets you see in real life what they are in real size and real terms. So beautiful products. And again, we always want to come back to the fact Karatbars is a products-based business, and that's what it's all about. Now, let me talk about Karatbars as a business and the basics for a second. If you've been involved in any other online business, I've been in this industry for 18 years. I've seen many online and offline businesses and network marketing companies and things like that. Karatbars has its own rules, so forget about any other company you've ever worked with in the past, okay? Forget about any MLM company you've worked for, because Karatbars, the rules do not apply. Look at Karatbars with fresh eyes if you can. Registration at karatbars.com is completely free and without obligation for customers and affiliates in 120 countries around the world, okay? Karatbars is like, if you can imagine, a shop in the high street. So you're an affiliate, you've got your shop in the high street. People can come in, they can take a look at all the products, they can have a look at all the information, and they can walk out without any commitment. That's a beautiful thing about Karatbars as a business. There's no pressure on customers or affiliates. You can buy whichever products you want whenever you want. So like a shop, a customer can go to your Karatbars website. They might decide to buy a World Cup card today, a Christmas card at Christmas, maybe a I love you card for Valentine's Day next year. They can buy whatever products they want whenever they want. That, again, makes it very relaxed for the customers and the affiliates. You can have your purchases delivered to your home. Of course you can. Sounds ridiculous now whenever I told you Karatbars is not about investing in gold, but you're buying products. Of course you can have your products delivered to your home. I'm going to explain how that works in a few minutes. There are no sign-up costs, there are no fees, or no subscriptions to make purchases of Karatbars products. Okay, so promote your business, promote your website to your customers. They don't have any sign-up costs, they don't have any fees or subscriptions. Whatever the price is for the product, that's all they pay. There are no minimum orders either or monthly obligations. You can buy one classic card now if you wanted to. You can buy none if you like. You could buy one now and one in a year's time. Absolutely fine. Same for affiliates and same for customers. There are no minimum orders. None of these things apply to affiliates either. Karatbars is 100% hassle-free for both you as an affiliate in the business and for your customers as well. So none of the trip steps, none of the things to catch you out, none of the auto ships, auto saves, monthly qualifications, any of that other nonsense that you get with direct sales companies. Karatbars is hassle-free for both you and your customers. So very, very important to make that clear. Now, as I said, there's over 2,000 people in my group, customers and affiliates. I get asked the same questions all the time. So you may be asked these questions as well, so it's good if you can actually learn them. Number one, can you buy gold cheaper anywhere else? Okay, if some people come to me and say to me often, I can buy gold cheaper, I'll ask them where. They will tell me, well, I've looked up the price of gold today and they've looked up the price of a kilo of gold or something like that. I get sent websites all the time. All I can tell you is in the last 12 months, I've been sent a lot of websites. I've been sent a lot of links. Every time I go and investigate the company, I find when I get to the checkout that the minimum order is 25 grams or the minimum order is 50 grams. I find that once I've entered my details and get to the checkout that they have none in stock, but then I get some really annoying salesperson trying to sell me an ounce or a kilo. The whole point is that companies are not set up to sell grams, 2.5 grams and 5 grams like Karatbars is. Karatbars is a category creator of its own. Okay, so I have the short answer to number one is no. On top of that, I get my gold through the compensation plan. I get my gold sent to me, put into my account for free from my commissions. So in effect, I'm getting my gold for free through the compensation plan. Again, I don't know of any other company in the world that offers me the opportunity to accumulate my own gold for free, and Karatbars does. Now, number two, what if the price of gold goes down? Karatbars is not an investment company. I'm not a financial advisor. That's not why people join Karatbars. I find that people that come into the company, I'll talk about it a little more in a few minutes, but people are not coming into Karatbars and joining Karatbars hoping the price of gold goes up. People are joining Karatbars because it's good business. They're joining it because they like the products, and they're joining Karatbars because it's making gold accessible for them now, and they can exchange some paper money into gold. The third what if Karatbars goes bust? Well, this is quite good because Karatbars, whenever I have them delivered here to my home, if Karatbars went bust tomorrow, let's catastrophize for a second. If Karatbars went bust tomorrow, it would have absolutely no effect on the price of the gold that I actually have sitting here on my table. We do not need Karatbars batteries to make the gold work. We don't need Karatbars to service the gold. And Karatbars, the company being in existence, would have no effect on the product that you're actually buying. So that's a wonderful thing about buying gold if you think about it. Number 4, storage and delivery. Karatbars will store your gold for free for as long as you wish. You can have a delivery. Delivery costs €13.50 inside Europe and €18.50 outside Europe. I normally wait until I have 10-15 grams in storage, and then I'll ask for a delivery. Okay, so lots of people ask about that because they worry about where it's being stored. They worry about it actually being delivered. Karatbars do use FedEx, so if you do place a delivery request for your gold, which you can easily do, it will be FedEx that deliver it to your home. So if we catastrophize again and imagine the delivery van got held up on the way to your house, well, you don't have to worry because FedEx are a very large and very insured company. All right. So the reason people ask these questions is they're worried about the product they're buying. They're worried, are they getting at the best price, which they are. They're worried then about storage, is it secure, and they're worried about the delivery. So the reason people ask these questions is they want to be sure that they're with the right company. And Karatbars have covered all these things, which is why it is growing around the world. Now, finally, number 5, liquidating them again. I found myself that I would have absolutely no bother getting rid of the Karatbars that I actually have, because every time I show it to people, they want to buy it off me. The most I've been asked for Karatbars, been offered for one of my Karatbars is €80 so far. People just like the thought of having their own gold in their own wallet, which is why people will buy them from you. More importantly than that, Karatbars will buy Karatbars back from you. Okay, Karatbars have a buyback price, which is always above the spot price, if you take a look at that. But finally, Karatbars are opening up exchange centres all around the world. So this is happening over the next 12 months. You can see them listed on the site already if you go to K Exchange Centre, if you go to K Exchange World within the website. And the idea is that if you had in 12 months' time 10 Karatbars or even 1 Karatbar in your at home, you wanted to buy a pair of shoes, you can actually look up to see where the nearest Karatbars exchange centre is, and you could go in with your Karatbar and buy the pair of shoes with that. Again, because Karatbars are in small denominations, it's easy to do that. If you had an ounce or a kilo of gold sitting in your safe, you wouldn't be able to go and buy a pair of shoes, and indeed you would have to sell all of it if you needed to liquidate it back into some cash. Karatbars with the K Exchange Centres and with their own buyback system, and the fact that the Karatbars are very in demand anyway, means that it's very, very easy to liquidate them because they are in small quantities that is easy to do. So if you want to read about more of that, go to the website and take a look at the K Exchange Centres. All the information is there on that too. Now, I just want to talk a little bit more for a second about Karatbars prices. This is something that comes up every day. I talk about this every day with people. And because Karatbars is a category creator, if you like, people don't really understand how it works. People assume that it's an investment company. Whenever I ask customers to go and take a look at my website, if they don't register, and I speak to them and I say you didn't register, they'll say no, Karatbars is too expensive. Okay, I'll ask them why. They will tell me that they've looked up the price of a kilo of gold, which we know is around about $40,000. They divide that by 1,000 to get a gram figure, and they see that the price per gram with Karatbars is $48.91 today, for example, per gram. Now that's comparing apples and pears. It's completely wrong. I don't know why people do it, but people do. If people would take the time to register on the website and go into the product purchase section and take a look at the different cards and the different volumes of gold, then they would realize that if you buy the bigger cards, the price actually comes down. So a 2.5 gram card, as you can see in the center of the screen there, is $108.65. That brings the price down to $43.46 per. If someone was really conscious of the price point, they could buy a 5 gram card. Again, that's $193.90, which brings the price down to $38.78 per gram. I could actually bring that down further by giving them a 3% discount card, which I'll show you in a second. But again, if people are worried about the price, then they should take a look at the product range in its entirety, because they will realize that the more you buy, the less you can actually buy per gram. Now, if you went into a local shop and you went into a local shop to buy a can of Coca-Cola, for example, and it was $1, you wouldn't say to the man in the shop, I can buy that cheaper in the cash and carry. The reason you're in the shop and the reason you pay more for it in the shop than the cash and carry is because you only want one can. you could probably only afford one can, and it's convenient for you to buy one can. Okay, Karatbars is exactly the same. So whenever people do look on the website and they see the price of a gram, and then they go and look up the price of kilos and ounces and start dividing, don't ask me why people do it. They do it every single day. Please make them aware that if they do want to buy the bigger amounts, then the price actually comes down, same as with any product. All right, so just to make that very clear, because it's something that does come up a lot of the time in my team. Now, why do people register for a Karatbars account? As I said before, the number one reason I've seen is that people want to change some paper money for gold. They just want to change some virtual fiat currency, if you like, for some real currency that they can actually hold in their hands. Because as people saw in Cyprus last year, the ATMs were closed off and the doors were closed. And people are now starting to worry a little bit about having just all their money in the bank, because again, it's just digits on a screen. Number two, set up a trust fund for children and grandchildren. Older people know the value of gold more than young people or middle-aged people like me. Karatbars allows people now to, rather than putting €50 or $50 into the bank every week for a child or grandchildren, then they can do it with Karatbars, and they can have something there for them for their future. Number three, which is becoming bigger and bigger, is the gift cards, the thank you cards, the birthday cards, the branded cards. This is a massive thing. This is growing Karatbars around the world, so loads of people are buying those now. Number four, part of a long-term financial strategy. Now, as I said, I'm not a financial advisor, neither are Karatbars, but people like collecting art. Some people like collecting wine. Never before could people buy some gold as and when they could, in small denominations. Karatbars are now allowing people to do that for the first time. So it's very exciting for people that they can now build gold as a long-term financial strategy. And it's not just for the super rich, it's for everybody. All right. Number five, which is why I joined the company, my initial reason, I wanted to make some money by promoting Karatbars to other people. Now, why did I get excited about Karatbars? Because gold, as a salesperson of 18 years, I was always selling products that had a product life cycle, and it was all about getting in at the right time in the product life cycle. Gold does not have a product life cycle. I'm fully aware that the 25 karat gold company is not going to come out next year, so we have a product that actually cannot be bettered. Physically, it's impossible. All right. So that was never going to happen. So I had a fantastic product that was not in a product life cycle that everyone knows. I then had a product that I knew wasn't going to be bettered by another company. And finally, I now have a product that every single person on the planet, probably over the age of 5, knows. All right. Can you imagine meeting anyone in the world and ask them, do you know what gold is? People know what gold is. If people find a speck of gold in a rock, they get excited about it. That's the power of gold as a product. And I'm lucky enough as a salesperson to have the opportunity to bring pure gold into the hands of every single person I meet. So that's why I joined Karatbars, because I knew I could make money, because I knew I had a fantastic product that I could promote. Now, as a business, in 18 years, I've never seen anything more simple. An affiliate, if you join as an affiliate today, okay, and you have zero downline, i.e. no referrals, you don't bring in any referrals, but you go out and speak to 100 people, and those people become customers, and they save 1 gram of gold each per week. All right, some people will save more, some people will save none. All right, we know that as well. But you would earn approximately €700 or $974 per month income. All right, that is because over the month your business would have sold 400 grams, correct? At €50, just for easy maths, works out at €20,000. If you do €20,000 of turnover in a month, you earn 3.5% commission, which works out at €700 or $974. You earn up to 6% on all gold purchases by your customers. The more customers you have in a month, the more you earn, from starting off at 0.5%, 1%, 2%, up to 6%. So the bigger your business gets, the higher percentage you make the following month. So if you go out and find 100 customers, you will make a good living. All right. So there's no pyramid scheme there. There's no MLM. It's just a straightforward business. You can start doing this today. You don't have to pay anything. Karatbars will give you a free website, so everyone can start building the Karatbars business for free today. There's no obligation, no monthly obligation, no monthly fees, no yearly fees for anyone to do that if they want to go out and build a customer-based business. Okay, that's how Karatbars works. There's nothing more simple than that. Now, if you think you could help Karatbars find affiliates, okay, that's what I do. I help Karatbars find affiliates. And Karatbars need affiliates, otherwise known as salespeople, to promote the business. With an oral conventional business, companies would buy a company car, mobile phone, they would employ a salesperson, and they would send that salesperson out on the road. With affiliate marketing companies who want to grow globally, like Karatbars does, that's just not practical. You'd have to set up bases in every country. So to grow globally, an affiliate-based business is the best way to do that. The money that would normally go into advertising and the company carrying the phone actually goes into something called a compensation plan, and that compensation plan is shared out with you, and you earn some commission whenever the affiliates you bring into the business bring in some business. So if you help Karatbars find some affiliates, you will earn from what they earn too. All right, so that's why I like affiliate businesses, because you get paid exactly what you deserve to get paid, because the more work you do, the more you will actually get paid, and the more business you actually generate for the company. Now, I'm not talking for the rest of this presentation about building a customer base. I'm going to talk now about building an affiliate network. So if you want to go out and help Karatbars find some affiliates, this is how you would get started in doing that. Number one, you need to buy a marketing pack. If you've ever been involved in any other online businesses, you will love this next bit, because it's a one-off cost, your pack. There are no monthly fees and no yearly fees, and no obligations to buy anything every month either. So that's good news to a lot of people's ears. You can start off on a bronze package for $130, silver there $388, gold is $870, VIP $2235, and the VIP exclusive $10,000. That includes a company share. Okay, so there's something there to suit every budget. Again, you're starting your own business. Your marketing pack is a real thing. I'm going to show you it in a second. So if you imagine you need some tools to go and help you start finding affiliates and finding customers, and you buy your marketing pack in order to do that. If you started off in your bronze package or the silver package and you decided to upgrade, to use an example, I started on a silver package. My marketing package arrived in the post. I realized very, very quickly that I should have bought the VIP package because I loved what was in it. So I immediately upgraded to the VIP, but I just paid the difference between the silver and the VIP. So there's no penalties, there's no trip steps. Karatbars don't do all that. You can start at whatever package you feel comfortable in, and then as you earn money, and as money comes into your business, because there's no monthly fees or nothing going out, you can use that money to upgrade through the different levels and buy the bigger marketing packs. Okay, so very, very simple again. Bronze, silver, gold, VIP, or VIP exclusive. You can just choose whatever pack suits you best. Now, whenever you buy a package, it's delivered by FedEx. You can see in the top left there, that's what a silver package looks like. Inside that, you have brochures, which if you know retailers, you can go and tell them how they can become key exchange centers. You have stickers they can put in their window. You've got brochures on gold, brochures on branding cards. Everything's within the pack. It's the tools that you need to go out and tell the world about Karatbars. The three little black cards there are the €100 discount cards I showed you in the previous slide. If I was talking to an affiliate today and he wanted to buy a VIP package, I could give him a €100 discount on that purchase. Good tool for me to bring an affiliate into the company. Below that, we have 3% discount cards. These are more specifically for customers. If I was talking to a customer today and they wanted to set up a savings plan for the next 12 months, well, I could give them 3% off all the purchases for 12 months. So lovely things that you can actually buy. These are all available within the site for you as well. You can just log in. You can buy brochures individually. You can buy bonus cards individually. You can buy all these things individually. If you don't want to buy them and you know a good printer, you can actually download the printable version of the brochures and everything and get them printed off yourself. Karatbars make life very, very easy for you all round, really. Top right, we have the Karatbars Classic card in my hand there. There's no better tool for growing the business than showing people a real piece of gold within that card. From the silver package upwards, I'll explain in a second, you actually get gold within that. And whenever you show it to people, then you'll actually, for the first time, you'll actually see the power of Karatbars as a product. Bottom there, you can see a country card, Pope John Paul II, and a classic card within the presentation box. So all of these packages are real. They're real things. You always get more in the package than the value of the package, the value of the cost that you're actually paying. So I'll run through them quickly. Karatbars Bronze package. Again, if you want to buy this, you have it there. You can see it in English. You can choose Spanish, French, Italian, lots of different languages there. If you want to buy the bronze package, you just click checkout, credit or debit card, pay for your package. It will take you literally 2 minutes to do that. Any package can be bought in 2 minutes. It's a very hassle-free way to do it. Credit card, debit card, or bank transfer. Inside the bronze package, you get your brochures. You have your one of the €100 off cards. They cost €80 each, by the way. One of the 3% discount cards. Again, you can use those to promote the business. The important thing about the bronze package here is you have 5% commission on personal package sales, and you earn €10 per cycle in the dual system. So just remember, bronze is 5% and €10 in the dual system. Next package, The one I started on was the silver. You have 3 of the bonus cards, 3 of each of the bonus cards and your brochures there. As I said, you get 1 gram of gold in the silver package. So if you can start in that, do start in that one. You now go from 5% up to 10% commission, all right? And you now earn 40 euros per cycle as opposed to 10 euros per cycle as a bronze package member. The gold package, you're getting the idea now. You've got 2 grams of gold in this. You get more of each of the bonus cards. Again, you're going now from 10% commission to 15. Right, so if you buy a gold package, you earn 15% commission, and you earn 60 euros per cycle in the dual system. Next package then is the VIP, which is the one I'm on at the moment. You have 3 grams of gold, 20 and 10 of the discount and bonus cards again, and as I have said before, there's no monthly fees or no subscriptions. All right, so once you buy your package, that's it. It's a one-off cost. You now earn 20% commission as a VIP. And you earn 80 euros per cycle in the dual system. So if you can remember, bronze, silver, gold, VIP, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then in the dual system, 20, 40, 60, 80. All right, so and you know then which package you're on, you know how much commission you're going to earn. So as a VIP package member today, if I spoke to someone and they wanted to buy a VIP package, I would earn 20% of 1,601 euros. That would be my commission on that. Okay, very, very easy, very simple and straightforward to work out for you as well. Now, there was another package I mentioned called the VIP Exclusive. I just want to touch on this quickly because every year, every gram of gold sold company-wide results in 20 cents being added to something called the World Pool. People who buy the VIP Exclusive package for just over $10,000, all right, are entitled to a share in the World Pool. So there are 10,000 of these World Pool shares available. Over 250 have already been sold, much more than that now, I'm sure. But I think it's important to mention the VIP Exclusive package because it shows that even though there's a lot more in the package in terms of bonus cards, digital bonus cards, and various different items like that, it really is for the entrepreneur who wants to get really stuck into the business. Well, it goes to show you that so many people have bought these because people can see the company has a solid record, they can see they deliver every week, they can see they pay the commissions every week, and show it shows faith in the company that people are actually buying the VIP Exclusive package. Now, if you want to learn more about it, whenever you register after this webinar, just go to the back office and you can register and read all about it there in more detail. So that's those packages just covered. So let me talk about earning units now and this dual system that I was talking about earlier. So on the left of the screen, you can see where it says weekly payout, and we have bronze package, silver package, gold package, and VIP package. Let's imagine you bought a VIP package today. Well, if you read across there, you would earn 20% commission on your own personal package sales. Okay, so that's easy to remember. And then you earn 80 euros per cycle in the system. All right, so what is this 80 euros you would earn? Well, let's look at the little diagram on the right. On the diagram on the right, you can see you at the top, and then you have a left team and a right team. Now, if you've ever seen a binary system before, please do not confuse this with the binary because it's not. Okay, in binary systems, you get units for a certain amount of time and they wash away. That doesn't apply here. You have to do a certain amount of sales yourself in order to qualify for things. It doesn't apply here. People can overqualify you. It doesn't apply here. Okay, so forget about anything you know about a binary system, and I'll explain now how the Karatbars dual system works. Okay, so you're at the top. You invite someone into the business, they join as an affiliate, and that little man on the left, for example, he might decide to buy 25 grams of gold. Well, as we can see along the bottom, each purchase that's made actually creates a unit in the system. So if someone buys a silver package, for example, you'd earn 20 units. Someone buys a gold, 50, VIPs 100. If someone buys a gram of gold, you would earn 1. So going back to my example, and the little man, he's bought 25 grams of gold, so it creates 25 units. On the right side, you can see the 4 women there. Well, let's imagine one of those women decides to buy a gold package. So if we go to the bottom of the screen again, read across, you can see a gold package, someone buying a gold package would actually earn you 50 units. So that has now created you 1 cycle. So very, very simple. The important thing to remember is it doesn't matter where the units happen, it doesn't matter how they happen, it doesn't matter who the person is that buys them. If they happen on the left or the right, you get them. End of story. All right. There's no caveats, there's no trip steps, or there's no what if and what if this happens and what if that happens and what if he's a bronze package. None of that matters. If the units happen, then you will get those units and you can track them in your back office as well. So if that happened in my business today, for example, 25 and 50, I would get 1 cycle. As a VIP package member, I would get 80 euros. Okay, so every time Those units are built up, I get my cycle, which again, why it's very important to realize that as long as a gram of gold is bought, it's irrelevant what the price of gold is today. If 25 grams of gold are sold, that will create 25 units. If 50 grams are sold in the other, it will create another 50 units, and I will get paid 80 euros. The price of gold is irrelevant to how you earn in the dual system. All right. Now, just to show you a real life example from about 3 weeks ago, you can see a screenshot of my back office. You can see there myself at the top. It's a black egg is a VIP, and then top left you can see the green circle is around 18 units. Okay, so I'm looking for 25 on one side and 50 on the other. The 25 will always come off the side with the least amount. So, for example, if I had another 8 units on that side, that would make 25, or 7 units even. Can't count today. 7 units would be 25. That would drop down to 0, and then on the right, then we would have that would drop down to 414 units. Okay, so 80 euros then would go into my account, and I would be paid that next week. It really is as simple as that. Okay, the units happen, you get the cycles. If, for example, you build up 5,000 units on one side, I was talking to a lady today who's got 11,000 units on one side of her business, and those units will stay there until she gets the units on the other side to make them cycle, which is fantastic because it allows people to build at their own pace. People aren't being forced into trying to balance out the legs and doing all these different things that you have to do with other companies. Karatbars is nice and relaxed. You can also choose where you put the people, left team or right team. You can choose to place people under people if you want to help people in your team, so it's very flexible, and you can choose where people go. And as I said, the units happen to infinity as well. So as you can see in my group there, there's about 23 people registered there. Each little blue egg is somebody who's registered. When the egg goes bronze, it's a bronze package. When it goes silver, someone's bought a silver. The gold one is 50 units is a gold package, and then the VIP was 100. So the reason I'm showing you that as well, it's just good to show you and make it clear in your mind that over 50% of the people I've actually asked to look at the business have actually registered and upgraded as well. Karatbars is very relaxed. Not every people register, they go and do their due diligence, they have a look, they might come back to you a month later. I had 2 people upgrade, become affiliates in the past week who registered actually in the business last year, and they've only got around to doing it now. So Karatbars is nice and relaxed like that, and it allows people to do things in their own time. But that's just to give you a little idea of how it actually works. Now, how much would you like to earn? Again, earning is all down to your own effort. Okay, that's the beautiful thing about this type of business, is that you're in charge of how much you earn, and how much work you do will dictate that. But 25 units on one side and 50 on the other, anywhere in your downline to infinity, which is fantastic. And unlike most online businesses, you never lose out. Your points remain there until they cycle. Now, one cycle per day, let's just take an example. As I said, I'll give you some examples. One cycle per day, which is 75 units, we know that now. As a VIP member, you would be earning 80 euros or $100 per day, or that would translate to 2,400 euros or $3,300 per month income. Okay, so if your target in your mind is you want to earn $3,300 per month, then you know that in your business you need to sell 75 units every day. So there'll be 1 gold package and 25 grams of gold, or 1 silver package and 5 grams of gold, and 2 more silver packages on the other side, or whatever way you work it. It's the same as any business. The more sales you have, the more you'll actually earn. Now, if you start building your business up, you could get up to 5 cycles per day, for example, which would be 325 units. That could be 3 VIP packages and 25 grams of gold, for example. You would be earning $600 per day or $16,000 per month income. If you think $16,000 a month income is a lot, I personally know people who've been in the business a lot longer than me, yes, granted, 2-3 years, but people are earning 10-20 cycles per day. Between 10 and 20 and more than that cycles per day. So you can work out the maths on that yourself. Okay? It is possible, it is achievable, and it is possible because people are out there actually doing it. And do remember that units are given on all purchases. The price of gold is completely irrelevant to how you earn. So if someone, whenever I tell people that I sell gold, the first thing they say is, oh, the price of gold's going down or it's going up. It's irrelevant to me. It's not how I earn within the dual system. Karatbars commissions as well are paid weekly. That's very, very important. If I, for example, sold a VIP package today, someone rang me up and said, I want to buy a VIP, I would earn 300 euros for that. It's Wednesday today, I would be paid that next Friday. Karatbars pay it on to every week, payment commissions every week onto a Karatbars MasterCard, which is a fantastic thing for a company to have. Not every company out there can go to MasterCard and get MasterCard to work with them and allow MasterCard as a payment method for the company, but Karatbars have done that. The Karatbars MasterCard won the European Design of the Year award last year. You can look that up if you like. But it's a fantastic thing that Karatbars have this. It's a great asset to them. And it's great that I can go to any ATM, or I can go to 20 million shops around the world and buy things. And just going away this weekend, I was able to book flights and things with it. So fantastic way to get your money, no hassle. And again, it's something Karatbars have been doing for years as well, so you don't have to wait on that. Karatbars pay commissions as well every Friday morning, so you're not waiting forever until you get paid. Really, really nice thing. Now, this is the hard bit for a lot of people, is how to promote your Karatbars business, okay? People go and buy their package. They then think they have to set up their own website and they have to go and learn how to post links on Facebook and set up pages and all that. You don't have to do any of that with Karatbars. The reason you don't is because it's an honest business, okay? Number one, just ask people to register on your website and take a look at your products, okay? Anyone in the world over the age of 18 can register on the website for free and without obligation. Just ask people to register on the website. They either will or they won't. If they're interested, or if they're interested in the company, then they will. Okay, so just keep asking people. That's it. And when I say ask, don't mean posting links, because that's a waste of time, in my opinion. It's better off, a 5-minute conversation is better than 2,000 emails any day of the week. Now, number two, if people are interested, you can see whenever they've registered, if they are, ask them then to watch any one of any daily or weekly webinar. Every single day of the week, karatbarswebinar.com, 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, whenever I started working with Karatbars, my mission every day of the week was to tell or ask at least 10 people to watch today's webinar. So I knew when it was coming up to 12 p.m. Eastern, I knew that I saw someone on Skype, or I was talking to someone on Facebook, or wherever it happened to be, I would ask them, can you take a look at this webinar and let me know what you think? And let the webinar do the selling for you. Do not try and explain Karatbars. Karatbars is a category creator, as I said, and people will not understand it. And if you start trying to explain Karatbars, it will take you 4 hours. Let me do it in about 3 minutes in one of these presentations. Much faster way of doing it. So Karatbars webinar every day. Different leaders in the company do those every single day of the week. And then on a Wednesday, karatbarspresentation.com. This is my own personal presentation. It's been approved by the company, as I said. People can watch that live, or all the recordings are at karatbarspresentation.com too if they can't make it. If you stick to that, and if you keep the business that simple, then you can grow your business quite quickly. I judged my business when I started on how many people I actually had watching the webinars every day. That was my gauge on how well my business was doing. Now, if you haven't got much time for speaking to people, or you don't want to speak to people, Karatbars provide a complete marketing system. When I say complete, I mean everything. Whenever you go into the website, look under product purchase, you'll see marketing system. You can try it out free for 30 days. After that, it's about €30 a month, all right? It's got capture forms, lead capture pages, email, voice, text, training. You've got about 70 different websites you can use. There's so much within this marketing system, you never ever need to leave Karatbars to do anything else. Everything is supplied within the marketing system. And there's training in there, there's an account manager, there's an autoresponder that will follow up. All the emails are pre-written as well, so you don't even have to make anything up, or you don't even have to write your own autoresponder messages, because they're all supplied within the site. So fantastic marketing system, it's all in there. So whether you're building your business offline or online, everything is supplied within the Karatbars business, so you don't have to go and learn anything new. Which brings me to what you don't have to do. Number one, you don't need to sell the product, okay? Everyone in the world knows what gold is, all right? It's fantastic that you have a product that everyone knows. You're not going to show someone some gold and they're going to ask, how does it work? That makes selling the product very, very easy, all right? People will ask you, where does it come from? They will ask you, how much is it? They will ask you, where can I get some? Which leads you on to showing them either a presentation or asking them to register on your website for free. So very, very easy product to sell from that point of view. Number two, you don't need to worry about the security of your or your customer's money. It's not an investment business. People are buying their Karatbars, they're having them delivered to their home by FedEx, okay? If people do that, you can sleep in your bed at night, you've nothing to worry about. You will never have a customer ring you up in 6 months' time and say, hello, I've never had it anyway, somebody ringing up saying, hello Brian, I've got a garage full of gold, can you come and take it away, I don't want it anymore. or you don't get customers ringing up saying my gold doesn't work, or I've been taking gold for 6 months and I'm still the same weight. You don't get all these things that you get with every other online business in the world. Okay, you don't need to worry about the security of your customers' money or customer complaints, because the customers are happy with the product they're getting. All right, very, very important. Number 3, you don't need to worry about needing new skills. If you're working offline, just ask people to register on your site. It's free and without obligation, i.e. ask them to come into your shop if you like. If you want to work online, you've got a marketing system that you can use, and all the training is provided within that. And if you can ask people to watch karatbarswebinar.com or karatbarspresentation.com every single day of the week, and you remember to do that, you will build a very successful business. So put beside your laptop karatbarspresentation.com in the time and karatbarswebinar.com in the times. And if you stick to doing that and asking people to come in the presentations, they will do all the selling for you. Nice and simple. Number 5, you don't need to worry about getting paid. I say this because it happens with a lot of online businesses. People join them, it looks all great for a couple of months, and then suddenly they stop paying or they can't get paid. You don't have to worry about that with Karatbars. Karatbars have been paying everyone every week like clockwork for the past 4 years. So there's no safer, easier, or more secure business that you can get involved in 2014. And with a little bit of hard work, in a year's time, you can have a fantastic business up and running, and with a fantastic income coming into you every week. Now, what to do next? Well, this is the next part you have to do. Please, number 1, get back to the person who told you about this presentation. It may have been an email you received from them today. They may have called you, they may have sent you a text, all right, but thank them for letting you know about Karatbars, a good company for a change. Ask them for their referral link, which you will need, and then register. Okay, so they'll have their own personal referral link. If they don't know where to find it, it's under team statistics in the back office. Okay, then you just need to upload your ID and proof of address. As I said, Karatbars is a genuine, legitimate company. They need to check to make sure the people they're sending the gold to are above board, and they are who they say they are. So Karatbars will ask for a passport copy, driving license. For example, I took a picture of my passport with my iPhone, emailed it to myself, and uploaded it that way. It's an easy way to do it. And I downloaded a bank statement and uploaded that from my online account. Again, that will take you 5 to 10 minutes. Number 3, buy a marketing pack. I explained this to you before. Bronze, silver, gold, VIP. So you decide whether you want to earn 5% commission, 10%, 15%, or 20%, and whether you want to earn 10 euros, 40 euros, 60 euros, or 80 euros in the dual system. Plus, of course, you have to work out if you can afford to buy the package. But again, wonderful thing is, once you buy your package, that's it. There's nothing else to pay. So that's really, really good. So buy your marketing pack, credit card, debit card, bank transfer, literally will take you 2 minutes. Once you've done that, once you've completed those 3 steps, that's your Karatbars business up and running. You can now get on with the business of talking to customers if you want to build a customer base, or you can start talking to affiliates if you want to tell people about this business from an affiliate point of view. Number 4 brings me on to simply asking people then to register free on your website and take a look at your business. And number 5, if they've got any questions, send them to any one of any 2 daily webinars or 3 on a Wednesday. So that's really it, guys. I hope that has answered your questions. As I said, I've been in this industry a long time. I've seen a lot of businesses. There's a lot of rubbish out there. There's a lot of rubbish on the internet. There's a lot of next best things. There's not a lot of pre-launches that never get off the ground. I have a list of 3,000 pre-launches that never even got through 12 months last year. Why join something that's not proven whenever there's a company here with a 4-year history? 120,000 people in 120 countries around the world can't all be wrong. So on that little note, I'll leave you with it. Get back to the person, as I said, who told you about the presentation. If I do talk a little bit quickly, I understand that. If I've spoken a little bit too quickly or you've missed something, just go back into karatbarspresentation.com in about 20 minutes and the recording will be there, and you can watch it again if you want to have another little look through it. So on that note, thanks very much, guys. I'll speak to you all again same time next week. So thanks very much and good night.